Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to Luna Classic update today, and we're pumping back up here. It is really good. We've been talking about scenarios of Luna Classic. If you want to go on and probably even check the video yesterday, I'm actually gonna do that very quickly. Probably, I think yesterday's video was really spot on. Okay, that was absolutely spot on. And yeah, normally I give you commandments to press the bell icon. I've told you so many times, press the bell if you're new to Luna Classic updates, because I've been posting now again after a long time, because Luna Classic has come back alive one more time. So we started off back like 3 days ago, and 3 videos so far, and today's the 4th one, and I do look forward to push more videos even tomorrow probably about it. And yes, there was a scenario we talked about, and before I tell you about that scenario, what I want you to do is I want you to go to the comment section and check the invitation link to Discord, right? You have 24 hours to join Discord. That invitation link is going to expire. So that is my last command. I don't want to keep using the word command all the time. It's going to get very boring if I do keep on saying that. So yeah, this is probably the last command I have. The first one was you to press the bell. This is the last one, right? The Discord. That's important because there are, I'm not going to tell you the whole reason why, but you have to get into it. So previously, I want to show you this clip where we talked about this one possibility about it. So let's actually bump the volume and see. For you to buy Luna Club in the uptrend, and now this is on the downtrend. Places for you to buy Luna Classic. One is you probably get to see that break and a retest, and then you buy that retest, and then it's gonna be a small trade. If you want to do short term, it can actually be back to 6676. Even that is 32%, which is pretty impressive. And the second, all right, so that was the first scenario, and that played out. The second one was the second one, but the first one, I'm pretty sure, well, they actually had it pumped up. You can see now the problem is there was no retest, right? So normally you want to take a break and then buy back at the retest. The second scenario was where you could have just come down to 45.38. That would have even be way better. I was actually rooting for you guys to actually get an entry here, but anyways, the first scenario was what actually ended up playing out. So if you check maybe the 5 minutes time frame, this is more on a scalping wise. Yeah, there was a break, still no retest, but just a harsh break, and then eventually you could have even just put a buying bid here. There was this little bit of 5 minutes pattern that could have been a very good entry if you just noticed one resistance there, then this was the break and double retest here. So yeah, this could have been a good entry as well. At least short term you're getting that 20-30%, and I would have been very glad for anyone who actually entered it on Discord. We already are in bonk, so we're in profit because even the market is moving up right now. A few days ago on the private where I do take signals, we did enter bonk here. This was actually yesterday at 9:20. If you go and watch the bonk prices, it is not as high as Luna Classic, but yes, it is low, and it is a little bit more safe because Luna Classic is like really volatile right now. It was a little bit hard for me to even navigate an entry, but this was also good. I'm actually pretty happy about it. But the thing is, let's actually go on the 1 hour and actually see what can happen here. So this target is already met, right? So let me tell you the next scenario. Let me tell you what we're gonna do next, which is why you're here for. So we've had a curve right now, and if I can probably get a curve somehow, let's see if I can do that. Yeah, here's a curve. So we actually got like a rounded curve right there. You can see it's just like this, right? And it is almost as if you have look how beautiful this was, right? So you see how trading is cool. When you actually broke down out of it, if you would have just get a curve, right, you could have find this support here, bounce off the support there, bounce off the support. This was a little bit of a fake out, right? That's a little bit classical textbook fake out, and then you go above the curve, and now you're into the curve. did you notice one thing though? You are now at the support of the curve, kind of like a good entry zone. And if you end up, get supported at that curve, then I would actually say a good stop loss will be at 57.81. This curve actually looks a little bit beautiful, but there is a catch. There is a resistance coming up like this, which Luna Classic is failing to do so. Now if I extend this outer line of the curve all the way to meet the upper resistance line, you have the maximum time until 10 December. So within 24 hours, you're looking for next very big trade coming up. So if there is two scenarios that are gonna happen, right? Either you will actually do something like this and go down to 5781 and go up, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you do something where you just pop a little bit of that cup itself and go down, you will create something that is called handle, and that could be cup and handle, which is also a bullish pattern, right? Or don't create a handle at all, and sort of like you take an entry here, expecting that the handle is not going to happen, and then it actually pops up, and then you have another technical target. I would actually suggest you guys to put a trade and take a trade. Maybe you could get lucky, and there's going to be from here another 35% move to the upside. And if you break that, you want to make sure that you press the bell, keep an eye on the channel, because when that happens, we're going to see. So again, few scenarios. The cup here, maybe go for a handle or not. That's not guaranteed. So if you want to actually put a try because you are at the very support of that cup, that will be actually a good, decision. That's my personal opinion about it. And then put a stop loss. How much of a stop is this, by the way? That is going to be 6% for 33%, right? Keep in mind that's like a 35% you're going to win. So maybe if you're not going to trade with $1,000, if you have a total $1,000, I would say go with $300, $400, because the risk is a little bit higher. So you don't want to go with a lot of money. At the end of the day, if you do come down here, keep in mind, maybe game not over just yet. If this happen, then that is going to be a handle, and then I'm going to talk about the entry if handle happens in the future. And that's it for this quick update on Luna Classic. Is there anything? Yeah, the last thing is that also if you just sort of like come above 77023, you will actually even continue to make another gigantic pattern where you can go like this, boom, and come here, maybe get rejected at even 8177. But if you end up breaking it, man, I think you will really skyrocket from there onwards. I have a good feeling the market is, especially Bitcoin, is looking to continue to pump. So my take is we're gonna move a little bit more higher. So that's it for the video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Love you.